Escalating its fight against big tech, Nigeria indefinitely suspended Twitter, saying that the platform was being used for activities capable of undermining Nigeria's corporate existence. The suspension comes after 2 days after Twitter removed a post from President Buhari that threatened to punish regional secessionists. Information Minister Lai Mohammed did not spell out what form the suspension would take or give more details on the undermining activities allegedly being carried out by Twitter. Ironically, his ministry also announced Twitter's suspension on Twitter. Media have reported that as of early hours on Saturday, Twitter's website was inaccessible in Nigeria on some mobile carriers, while its app and website worked on others. Twitter reacted to the suspension, saying that it is investigating the deeply concerning decision by the Nigerian government. After Twitter deleted President Buhari's post, it justified its decision, saying that the post violated Twitter's abusive behavior policy. The post had threatened to punish the groups blamed for attacks on government buildings. WION correspondent Phil Ihaza is now joining us live from Abuja for more on this. Phil, Nigeria is banning Twitter. Now, it seems a big decision and is bound to have a lot of repercussions. What more can you share with us at this moment?
This is actually a very big news, a big development right now in Nigeria, especially at a time where the country is faced with a lot of instability, challenges from insecurity to politics to the economy. And this development, this news of the government banning Twitter has actually met a lot of reactions, mixed reactions from all sides. The government says that this ban is as a result of activities that are organized in the social media platform Twitter that could undermine the corporate existence of Nigeria, and so that's the reason they're going ahead to ban it indefinitely. They've also instructed the National Broadcasting Commission to go ahead to start licensing all OTTs over the top platforms and all of that. So we might not even see Twitter as the end of this hammer on social media platforms. But of course, we've seen mixed reactions from different other sides, especially human rights activists, saying that this is not the way to go. It is against the freedom of expression, freedom of speech for an average Nigerian and citizen in the country, especially a democratically elected government.
Now, Phil, big tech firms are seemingly locking horns with governments across the world, and the issues range from privacy concerns to misusing users' data. But 2 days after Nigeria's president's Twitter account was blocked by the social media network, Nigeria has hit back hard at the microblogging's website. How do you think moving on from here?
Big issue if you look at the fact that different countries over the globe are actually tackling social media platforms. But if you look at what they're tackling, it's directed to privacy issues, user data, the way that these social media platforms are actually taking advantage of the fact that they have huge contact or database of users and they're using it wrongly. But that's all understandably so. In this case, for example, in Nigeria, it has to do with a different ballgame entirely. I also see big firms, tech firms especially, having to come back to the drawing board to see how that they can gain the trust again of governments. If not, we'll begin to see more of governments banning those social media platforms and maybe developing their own mode of communication, social communication now locally. That may be the direction, or we may see more of these media platforms, social media platforms coming to evolve into what is obtainable, what is required in this new age, especially with the fact that world over, we're seeing several governments getting proofs, going to courts. Some of those cases are still in courts. And so for them to be able to still gain traction with users, they'll have to, of course, find a middle ground to be able to gain trust with all of these countries.
Phil Ihaza, thank you so much for joining us with the latest. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.